there. Welcome back to the Coliseum of Calamity. Spectacle. Today we're taking a little dive into the store with a list that I have enjoyed for a little bit. Scourge of the Skyclaves has been a favorite of mine, and I'm always trying to find new ways to make it work. I'm going to have to revisit. I had a pretty sweet Terror of the Peaks Scourge deck that was just basically ramp into Terror, and then ideally next turn you got the 1/2 of kicking Scourge to kill your opponent. So of course comes into play Terror, but that's a story for another day. For today, we are going with a very much a hyper aggressive burn strategy in Historic. Right now, this is only a best of one deck, so that's what we'll be playing today. However, for those curious, I have been developing a sideboard just as we go, just things to think about. Nothing too crazy, like what's good, what's bad, what can be swapped out. But like I said, this is still a best of one deck. I'm not quite sure if I'm ready to take it best of three because of how different the metagame is there. The biggest thing I struggle with is the Thoughtseize in the main versus the board. I guess I could put it in the main in place of Ferocidon, but I like Ferocidon. Anyways, okay, let's go over the card choices here. So, first thing you notice, we got Wizard's Lightning. So we have a bit of a wizard theme here. So we got our Ghitu Lavarunner. 1/2 for 1, as long as there are 2 more instant sorcery cards. He gets +1/+0 when it has haste. And then, of course, Soul-Scar Mage. This guy's pretty sweet if you haven't seen him. There's a 1/2 for 1. He has prowess, of course. Casts a non-creature spell. Gets +1/+1 until end of turn. If a source you control would deal non-combat damage, it puts that many -1/-1 counters on that creature instead. It's almost like a spell, well, a non-creature source wither. So very useful when taking down some of the big titans in the format, or some of those big creatures that pop up. The only thing I think of off the top of my head is I can't even think of the name of it off the top of my head. I can see the dumb picture, dumb card, big Elder Gargoth. That's what I keep thinking of. Anyways, so we're going with a sub-wizard theme just to make sure that this is in fact a lightning bolt, not a 3-mana lightning bolt. But I mean, at the same time, I've killed people for 3 mana. Who cares? It's 3 damage, but for 1, it's a bit better. Outside of that, with 2 drops, we of course have our Scourge of the Skyclaves. Very interesting. So its power and toughness are each equal to 20 minus the highest life total among players. So a lot of what we're doing here, we're shocking ourselves, we're pinging ourselves, Rampaging Ferocidon is helping, but the biggest benefit of this guy is there's a lot of Gruul and there's a lot of aggro out there. So we're not going to be damaging ourselves too often. This will actually take care of it most of the time for us. Like, by the time he comes down, he's usually at least a 5/5. Maybe bigger, so he's almost like a Tarmogoyf in that sense, except he can get up to like a 10/10. Much more akin to like Death's Shadow, something like that. At whatever point in the game he pops up is usually he's pretty darn good. Big old piece of meat. Really got to watch out for Claim the Firstborn though. This guy's basically like Uro as far as relatively speaking goes. Like, you don't want to get your Uro claimed, you don't want to get your Scourge claimed, because that power and toughness won't change. It's not something like Death's Shadow where it changes based on which side of the board it's on. Oh, no. It always knows, and it'll always be huge. Huge. Anywho, we got Dreadhorde Butcher at our 2-drop. This one I've gone back and forth on. I do really like it in the early game. 1/1 haste for 2. It's basically like a Slith. Gets a +1/+1 counter, what deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker. But when he dies, it deals damage equal to its power to any target. So a turn 2 Butcher usually deals quite a bit of damage. And if they can't handle it, it can just run away with the game. So that's why it's still here. It's very good. I've tried other things, Young Pyromancer, Robber of the Rich. Butcher's still the best as far as I'm concerned. It might end up going back to either Pyromancer or Robber. We'll see how it plays out. On the 3-drop, we got Light Up the Stage. Basically our best card advantage engine. 1 red, exiles top 2 cards in your library. 1 red, spectacle cost. It costs 3, but if you deal damage to your opponent, it only costs 1. So 90% of the time it costs 1. And then you can play those until the end of your next turn. So nice little effect there. Rampaging Ferocidon, I already mentioned, but just bring it up again. Players can't gain life. I did find that when I was playing this, my biggest downfall was I'd get my opponent to like single digits, then, I don't know, Oath of Kaya or Gargoth or there was a million things. Hydroid Crisis, for instance. Just a million things would pop up, and then suddenly I'm fighting back against life gain. So I decided to put 4 of these in there for that very reason. I mentioned it pings. It helps in that aggro mirror where we start to gain an edge before they can rebuild their board with something better. Or Coco into something better. This guy just kind of stops that. Not to mention there's a lot of mono white out there, and this guy's really good against mono white. Skewer the Critics, just playing our, we need maximum number of lightning bolts, maximum amount of burn. It fits really well. It's debatable if it should be Skewer or Lightning Strike, but because we're going kind of hyper aggressive, I'm sticking with Skewer. Lightning Strike's really good too, but I'm playing the odds that this will cost 1 more than it will not. So if it costs 1, it's better. If it costs 3, obviously it's not. And of course, Shock, Spikefield Hazard, Shatterskull Smashing. The Smashing, actually, I've upped the numbers to 3, because most of the time I play it, I deal 3 to myself, then I play a Scourge, you know? Even a 3/3 Scourge is good. And sometimes my opponent's just not hitting me, so it definitely helps. Not to mention, I should mention that again, Rampaging Ferocidon, Uro. I know it's on the verge of being banned, or so speculation says, but Uro is still a thing, so we got to keep that in mind. Got to keep that life gain off the table. And then mana base, really, the pathway made this possible, because up until now, like, I had the Blood Crypt, I had the Summit, but I just didn't have the black support I needed. I didn't want to play any tap lands. The pathways really kind of made it possible. And even then, it's still a bit of a burden. Sometimes you still need that red mana, but it at least helps. Sideboard-wise, I'm not going to go into too much detail. These are just cards that I've kind of swapped in and out. It's ever-changing, but we're only playing best of 1 today, so we're not going to worry too much about that. I am going to leave it there just in case we either do venture into best of 3, or someone else wants to take it to best of 3. I just don't think the deck is ready for it just yet, so that is all for them. Let's go ahead and hop into those games. All right, the Great Ball of Fire, Sporting Ugin. One thing I've seen a lot, and it's a pretty terrifying matchup, is the mono green Vorinclex Planeswalker list. Yeah, seems solid. We'll keep. I'm not too dismayed by these. They'll obviously win the late game. Oh, I didn't even bother highlighting these. So, Ramunap Ruins. Tap, add a colorless, pay a life for red, or it can sacrifice a desert to deal 2 damage to any opponent. Breeding Pool. Just in case there's a kill spell. I'm not going to get 2 instants in my graveyard for the Lavarunner, so... Actually, I do always lead on the Lavarunner. Because that way, if they do have a kill spell... That's what I was actually starting to say. So, if they have a kill spell, I'd rather they use it on the Lavarunner. If they do not have a kill spell, we followed up with the Soul-Scar Mage. We got the Wizard's Lightning for any potential blocker. Oh, no. Opponent's slow, but we're not going to be able to punish them because we're slow. Next turn, we'll be able to do some damage. I'm leaving a red up here just in case this Wizard's Lightning needs to kill something this turn. But with a start like this, 4 lands in hand, not looking good. Good news is, when you have a bunch of lands and triple ruins, I mean, that's 6 damage. You know? That's 6 free damage. So let's see what opponent is up to. Definitely looks like a Bant pile. No! How dare you! Yeah, reasonable. Yep. Yeah, now we're really slow. Oh, that's annoying. Haven't had that one come up too much, but it happens. Yeah. To Ghitu Lavarunner. So what do we not want to see here? We don't want to see a Sharn. We don't want to see Euro. But the good news is... Whoops. The good news is... there is good news. The good news is there's not much in their library, or in their graveyard. We're going to get to butcher them, which is nice. That's annoying. So let's butcher them. Bad news is this probably means... there's a Wrath coming. If that's the case, I may Wizard's Lightning, I may not. It kind of depends. If he goes Nissa, then I'm definitely going to Wizard's Lightning to land. If he goes Teferi... he's just going to go Wrath. Yep. Not looking good for the home team. Yeah, we're just way too slow. Way too many dirtily cards. How are we doing here? 3/3. It's not the worst. Man, I can almost kick it. How many cards are we up to? 2? Just 7 mana to kick. I think he's got another Wrath. What do you guys think? Still only have creatures in here. I just gotta go with it. Yeah. So I'm gonna do it this way. That way if he tries anything other than a Wrath or anything like this, I can go ping ping, tap, Wizard's Lightning in response, then suddenly I've got a monster. So this is why these Ramunap Ruins are kind of... Ooh. There's Nissa. See what he does. Okay. That's annoying. Actually, hold on a second. Let me think about this. So I got the Shatterskull Smashing, which I can do for 3. I can Smashing this, lightning my opponent's face, and then use that for enough. Sorry, sorry opponent, my bad here. By lightning his face, my dude gets bigger, then I can just Smashing. Thinking about how I want to do this. So now we got 6/6. That's even better. So now I'm at 14, 13, 12. Both at 12. I'm just thinking if I want to ignore the Nissa. Was it smarter to ignore the Nissa? No. Gotta kill that Nissa. That also puts 2 instants in here. So, kill the Nissa. Hit my opponent for 2. Otherwise, we could just put him to 2. What's the scariest thing he could do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can't bring back Euro yet. Forget it. Ignore the Nissa. Knock him to 2, and if he doesn't gain life, the Ruins kills him. That's about what we're going to do here. I was going to take the Nissa out, but we'll see what he's got. Growth Spiral, sure. He's got a land. A land and 2 cards. Censor, sure. He's trying to get to Euro. Euro puts him up to 5. But he doesn't have double blue now. Yeah, you can see how the Scourge just gets out of control. Like, it's insane how powerful that card can be. 2 mana for that 8/8. And all I gotta do is tap these runes, and he's bigger and better. Or wait, Nissa can untap, so he can get the Euro back. Because he'll untap the breeding pool. So then what will happen is, he'll gain 3, he'll be up to 5. I'll attack him for a ton. Yep. But he has to tap the breeding pool, so he'll have to chump block the Scourge. He'll be at 5, he'll go to 3. If I top deck any burn spell, yeah, he sees the writing on the wall. So say, if I top deck any burn spell... Wow, I didn't sign up for best of 1. I feel silly. Okay, well, whatever. Let's do it. So, let's see here. I like Thoughtseize, obviously. Gaining life. Usually when I say life, when I see life gain, I take out the Scourge in favor of the Pyromancer, but I don't think we'll do that here. Oof. I don't think I'm going to be getting much love out of Shock. I'll do 2, get rid of 2 Skewers, and just try to go for more of a mid-range. I usually do take out the Scourges for the Young Pyromancers, but I was not anticipating a match. This is supposed to be best of 1, isn't it? Clicked on the wrong one, but that's okay. We'll go for a match. Nothing wrong with the match. I want to take out the other 2 Skewers in favor of either Young Peasies. I don't hate that. But I am running out of instants and sorceries for Young Pyromancer. So I think we'll keep in the Skewers. Debating if I want anything else here. Do I want the Soul Guide Lantern, or is 2 enough? We gotta stop that Euro, but we have a lot of ways to do it. Oh. So right now we only have 6 direct burn spells. We got the 3 Shatterskull Smashings. I guess we'll try it like this. I really was not prepared to play a match. So that was dumb on my part. From here on out, I promise this will be a best of... This will be a best of 1. I just clicked on the wrong one. Brilliant. Brilliant start to my day. So we should be in our next game against a different deck. But now I got to play against Bant control again. And they just get better and better. That's one of the reasons why I didn't really want to play best of 3. It's because I don't think my sideboard is quite there enough to... Yuck. I don't think my sideboard is quite there enough to justify it. I mean, I love Rampaging Ferocidon. I love Thoughtseize, but I would trade... If that were a black source, I'd keep this in a heartbeat. Turn 1 Hazard, turn 2 Thoughtseize, turn 3 Ferocidon, Ferocidon forever. But in this case, nah. It's sad, because these are two of the cards I need in this matchup, but he kept his hand. Yeah, we'll mulligan. That's definitely better. I think this is going to be the weakest part here. But it does allow that turn 1 threat. We'll just go with that. I mean, I could have put a Butcher on the bottom. Turn 1, 1, 2. Oh, I guess it just doesn't matter. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. So let's let it happen. So what do we got to watch out for? Baffling End, Aether Gust, Wrath, Euro, Celestial Purge. No, wait, Celestial Purge isn't in this. Thinking of Modern. Scourge. That's brutal. I'm gonna try to change with the Scourge, or trade with the Scourge. If it doesn't happen, well, that's life. Scourge. Now I wish I had the shocks. Kind of. I wonder if I should have taken out the Spikefield Hazard. I don't like taking out mana sources. That's the only reason I didn't. But maybe the shocks are better than the hazards. Just do it, dude. What's the worst that could happen? Yeah. Just trade, bro. It's not like I have another one, right? Sweet. Scoos off the team. Now, ideally, we want to hit a land here. Yeah, there's the Euro, which is perfect because we got the Lantern. Hopefully that takes some wind out of his sails. He's got a land, though, so we are going to have to be dealing with a Nissa, and I don't know how we do that. Well, that's good. Yeah, get out of here. Almost got him to the point where... Alright, no double green. That's nice. Baffling End, sure. Only now we're getting to that point where counter spells are coming online, and counter spells are lame. So you have a way to gain life. If he has a way to gain life, then... Alright, we're going to start with an attack for 1. What do you have that's holding up? Growth Spiral? Yeah, I'm going to go with the Ferocidon. We got to play the land first, obviously. We don't want to walk into a Sensor. Could be a Cycle Sensor, too. Could be Cycling. Could be Growth Spiral. Something's holding priority. Could be Shark Typhoon. Could be Aether Gust. Yep, just getting in for 1. Nothing too scary here. Yeah. Should I go with the Ferocidon? And honestly, I may use this Lantern end of turn to draw a card. Yes, it's a Rampaging Ferocidon. Okay. 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 Yeah, if I don't see a Euro this turn, I am just going to draw the Ferocidon with the Soul Guy Lantern. So, I mean, he's got 2 cards in his library, and at this point, I'd rather just draw the card. Man, cannot believe I chose a match. I mean, it's fine. Should be fine. Maybe be nice to draw a Thoughtseize or something like that, but we'll get with what we got. The thinking man's game continues. Yep. Come on, you got all the mana in the world. What are you going to do here? Sure. Main phase Growth Spiral. Love it. I have an odd feeling he's got a Nissa in his hand. Is trying to... Does not have the second... Oh, no, he's got it. Okay. Yeah, just draw the card here. It might be a mistake, but the Ferocidon should protect... Oh, something's holding priority. Oh. Okay. Well, that's a weird one, but sure. Last card in his hand, a Wrath of God, because that would be annoying. Yep, Rampaging Ferocidon. Oh no, he had the Euro. Well, at least he doesn't gain life. Oh, since their sorcerers are in here, none. Let's get in. Oh, wait, hold on. At 14. Okay, here we go. Show me what you got. Wrath off the top. Oh, how brutal would that be? Cool. Hey, man. Cannot complain about that. But from here on out, it really will be best of one. But can't complain. All right. Limak 0. So, interesting thing happened after that match. I'll be on the play. I decided I actually liked... I guess that's fine. I actually decided that because I played a game, which I'm not going to include, I got clobbered by just this ridiculous Smothering Tithe Bant control list, and the entire time I was sitting there thinking, man, I really wish I had like Thoughtseizes and stuff, you know? I really wish I did. So I was like, you know what? That first match went well enough. It's supposed to be a best of one deck. You know what? We're going to play best of 3. My sideboard's decent enough, so we'll give it a shot. Ooh, what do we have here? Nice. Alright, let's do this. Alright, let's start getting damage in. This isn't good if they eliminate this Butcher, because I really need to get this light up the stage for a discount, if at all possible. Looks to be that they have a remove. Oh, interesting. Doomscar, I imagine. So when that's the case, we're going to go ahead and we're going to light it up. See what we hit. Spikefield Hazards and Ramunap Ruins. I'm guessing that's a Doomscar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the Ruins and I'm going to pass. Because what we can do... Actually, you know what? Let's get this out of there too. Okay. Yeah, because now I can end a turn. If that is a Doomscar, I can end a turn, Spikefield Hazard him, and then play the Lavarunner with haste. Start getting damage in. Because then we got 3, 6, 8, 9 coming at him. 10, 11, 12. Actually, yeah, if that's a Doomscar, he's dead. Wow, that's interesting. If that is the case. Guess we'll see. It could be anything. It could be Behold the Multiverse. It could be Saw It Coming. I mean, you know, there's no reason to think that that's what it is. But if it is, we're in good shape. Okay, let's find out. Pew! Auto pay. Yeah, take it. Ooh. Well. No, I don't want to do it that way. Just gonna play the Lavarunner. See if he accepts it or not. Nice. If that's the case, let's just get in there. Okay. Well, so at this point... he's dead to my cards in hand, but we don't want him to know that. Do I want to play the Smashing? I think I do. Shock myself for 3. Because why not? Now Scourge is a 7/7, so if he does Wrath and stop my enormous amounts of burn... Yeah, about that. I mean, sometimes you just live the burn life, right? But I mean, we have a 7/7 on the back burner, so we'll see. Okay. Thoughtseize in. Blue-white control. Blue-white. Let's wait and see. I may bring in the Young Peasies. I may not. It all depends on what I think he's going to be doing. So I usually take out the shocks. Although, do I want to take out... See, I don't like taking out mana sources. Because we got, you know, 19 here. That's a lot, though. I guess I don't need the hazards as much because he doesn't have Euro that I'm aware of. Probably does, because why would you just play? No, because we saw the. It's probably just Azorius. So we're probably safe to just keep it like that. Keep all of our burn in. Bring in the Thoughtseizes. And then we'll see if game 3 we want to bring in the Young Peasies or not. It all depends on what kind of hate we see. Okay, sure. That's what happens when you live that burn life, baby. Living the burn life. Oh yeah, seems solid. Turn 1, Lavarunner. Turn 2, Thoughtseize, shock, attack. No, sorry, not Thoughtseize, shock. I meant Thoughtseize, light up the stage after the attack. Okay, well. No reason to reveal I've got it in my hand. Let's light up the stage first and see what's got going on. Stage Soul-Scar Mage. Am I scared of anything that costs 3? It's not gonna be a Doomscar, we know that. Let's kind of open another land there, but this should be fine. Yeah, let's go with the Soul-Scar Mage. I was debating. But now this way I can Thoughtseize, then lead up to that. Problem is Thoughtseize can't hit that bad boy, which... Let's find out. See what he's got going on. What you got cooking, sir? Whether or not this gets countered doesn't matter because it'll boost the both creatures regardless. Holy cow. Double Wrath. Narset, Hero. Just take both Wraths. If he allows me to. Then I lose the light up the stage. Oh, what are the odds? There's another black source. Think about it. Because if I do that, he's as slow as can be. If I don't do that, he doesn't have a land for it. I'm going to lose the light up the stage, but I'm going to do it. If that's a saw it coming, well, that's life, isn't it? All right. Let's do this. I'm going to lose that light up the stage, which is painful, but at the same time... Oh, it's a Behold the Multiverse. Okay. Man. Oh, he likes what he found. That's not good for me. Another... Let me guess, it was Wrath Land. How annoying would that be? Oh, it wasn't Wrath Land. Got the shock waiting for that shark. Looks to be the case. Nice. Oh, let's keep getting in there. See if he wants to go for the shark. Nice. Three, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay. Okay. Wrath or bust, my man. He's got it. He's got it. Oh, almost. So sorry. Bird is pretty good. It's just finishing that deal. You gotta love it. Fernie. Fernie. Alright, here we go. Let's do this, Fernie. I'll be on the play. Oh, Lures of the Dream Den. Alright, let's try it. It's a little sketch, but we'll see. It's a little sketch. I'm normally not fond of one-landers, but we do have Soul-Scar into light up the stage. So let's see what happens, shall we? Lurus probably means RakSak, which I'm not looking forward to playing against. That's a relief. Come on, lands. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, not like this. Oh boy. The one lander did not pan out as I'd hoped it would. That's annoying. Oh, brutal. Brutal. Let it be a lesson. Let it be a lesson. Don't keep one landers, even if you're crazy like me. So I know we got to deal with Claim to Fame. The good news is I can still deal with one more threat. So he's got Claim to Fame. He's got Dreadhorde Arcanist. I don't know if this is one of the builds with Priest of Forgotten Gods. Sure, another peasy. Sooner or later we'll draw lands, and then we'll be happy. And then after this, we'll bring in all of our stuff. I don't know. What are we going to bring in? Claim. Oh boy, double peasy. Yeah, we're probably dead here. Well, that's a relief. Okay. Oh, what can we do? What can we do? What can we do? Do what you gotta do, right? Not gonna be able to do much more like this. Let's just hit him while we can. Oh boy. Yeah, this is not the start we want. So what do we want here? We're going to be bringing in Abrade, Soul Guide Lantern, and that's probably it. Might do the peasy. Might be better than the Scourge just because of the presence of Claim the Firstborn. Alright, so next turn I'm thinking Dreadhorde Butcher into attack with the Lavarunner and the Butcher. If he blocks the Butcher with the token, we'll at least be able to shoot the Pyromancer down. But now we gotta deal with all sorts of crazy things. Village Rites. Essentially a free Village Rites. I don't know why I didn't get the attack in first. Maybe because he's thinking of Claim the Firstborn. But if he had Claim the Firstborn, why wouldn't he Village Rites? Oh, there it is. Yep. Another one? Get in there for 3. You got it. Ow, ow. I'm trying to think of what I want to side out here. I want to keep the hazards. I want to keep the shocks. Probably side out. Probably side out. Just we'll probably just trim another Village Rites. Nice. Nothing like doubles, right? Yeah, this is probably our worst matchup. And being down cards does not help. Alright, let's get in. Then I'm just going to play the Soul-Scar Mage. Yep. Easy block. Kill that guy. Play that guy. Pass the turn. I'm trying to hold... you know, I just realized I was going to hold this till the end. I should have held the Soul-Scar Mage. Because now if I get Croakset, I'm just gone. But we'll see. Yep. That's unfortunate now that I'm out of burn. Oh boy, it doesn't even matter, does it? Well, he can claim, he can Village Rites. Does he draw a third Village Rites? No, he didn't. Strange. I wonder if I should be wary of... Be wary of Spikefield Hazard here. Maybe that's why he attacked with the token. Nope. Well, at least we get to kill the Arcanist. Play the Scourge. But now we're looking at Croaksa. Yeah, so I'm probably going to take out... This is one of those matchups where the Ferocidon's just not at its best. Probably take out 4 Ferocidon, bring in Young Peasy, bring in everything like that. Okay. Oh, crap. Alright, let's do it. Please don't have Claim the Firstborn or I am doomed. Killed by my own Scourge. Yeah, this is one of those matchups where Scourge is not at its best. If I had a fling effect, how great would that be? I see him mousing over it. I'm like, don't do it, bro. Don't do it. I'll totally concede. But it got to. This Croaksa is going to come down. I have to have some kind of answer to it or else I'm just dead. Okay. Yep. Now we got to deal with a Croaksa. Well, any Burn Skull off the top would be pretty darn good. And because he did that, he can't fame it. Yep. You don't say. I do wonder if I should be playing Croaksa over... Oh, boy. That's not what we needed to see. Yeah, no attacks. Looks like we're in chump block mode. What are we hoping for? No idea. Because now it would take a minimum of 3. If he does anything about my threats, I'm just dead. So, yeah. Probably going to take out... Oh, 4 Ferocidon, 2 Scourge... Yeah, another Peasy, sure. Bring in Lanterns, Peasies, Abrades. Yeah, that's probably it. Alright, we'll see how it goes. I don't think it's unwinnable, but this is probably our toughest matchup. Especially with a dirtily hand like this. I don't want to take out any of my burn. I don't even want to take out the Smashings or the Hazards, so we really just got to go after some of the slower, dirtily stuff. Dreadhorde Butcher is probably not at its best here either, for the same reason as Scourge. My opponent's not gaining life. Maybe Ferocidon should stay in. Probably trying to figure out if he can win. Okay. Okay, that was weird. Well, I'm at 6, so I kind of have to block. Here we go. Go. Alright, cool beans. Game 1 to you, opponent. Alright. Okay, what's going out here? They got 2 Scourge. See, think about Scourge. Let me evaluate what's good, what's bad. Butcher's probably better off as Young Pyromancer. If I take out 1 Scourge and then what, the Ferocidons? No, I think I like the Ferocidons. Actually, I'll probably just do 1, 2, and then... Man, I gotta hope I don't get... I feel like in this case, I'm almost just playing a slightly worse version of their deck. Do I want the Scourge, or do I just want to stick with it as is? I think that's good. I think we'll try that. It'd be nice to have access to Thoughtseize, but I just don't think we can do it. I think we just have to have a faster hand. Speed up the deck, go wide. Otherwise, it's going to be painful. Alright, I'll be on the play, thank you. Sure. This is fine. This is all fine. Good news is, I have less of a reliance on black mana now. I don't really need it at all, do I? So I'm going to be careful about shocking myself. So yeah. At least have Croaksa handled, which is nice. It'd be nice to have some threats. I got the Ferocidon, but that's it. Okay. Do I need black for anything? Nope. Get that piece of crap out of here. And pass the turn. If he doesn't do anything, I'll probably draw end of turn, try to find a better threat. Then we'll go with Rampaging Ferocidon. I imagine he's probably got a handful of Claim the Firstborns. And... Okay. So he did bring in his Thoughtseizes. Maybe I should have brought mine in, honestly. Maybe they're better than Shatterskull Smashing. I don't know. See what he goes for. Probably the Ferocidon. Ah, interesting. Wouldn't have seen that one coming. I guess he doesn't care about the Ferocidon because he's got, you know. Well, I was gonna draw a card, but now that I see he's semi-scared, then we're just gonna play the Ferocidon and pass. I don't get why he's scared of the Lantern, unless it's, you know, beats his whole deck. Huh. Interesting. Okay, well, I guess we'll attack. Just keep playing red sources. Yeah, and I took all my black cards out, right? Yeah, Butcher's out. Oh, now he's got it. If he claims the firstborn, do I waste an Abrade on it? No. Maybe. Nah, I'll just hold the Abrade. Sooner or later he'll play something. There it is. Wait. People, what? Okay. Oh, I see what you're up to. Wait, maybe I don't. Okay. Do I want the Thoughtseizes? He's giving me another chance. Are they better than the Smashings? Are they better than the Skewers? I keep the Skewers because I like the... Yeah. On the draw now, which I think the Skewers are definitely worse on the draw. So I'm bringing the Thoughtseizes now so I can hopefully stay ahead of them. Now, do I want... got so much removal. I'm going to do one more Ferocidon. I just feel like I need some meat and potatoes with this. So you know what? I'm actually going to do 2 more Ferocidons. Take out mana sources for things that cost more. That was kind of weird. I don't know what just happened there. My opponent just decided, why not? Pivotal game 3. I mean, I'll keep it. I'm not happy with it, but I'll keep it. Zoop. Yeah, might as well. Thoughtseize with no black. That's funny. Well, if he Croaks me, at least I have something to do, right? Although if I anticipated a turn 2 Croaks, I probably should have held up Spikefield Hazard. I did not, though. I mean... Okay. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Why would you claim the firstborn, my Soul-Scar Mage, just to deal me 1? Opponent's just doing all sorts of odd things here. Is that what do you think he meant to do? Okay. Kept a 1-lander, so we'll see. Okay. Oh, nope, did not keep a 1-lander. It's okay, it doesn't get old or anything. So we had 2 claim the firstborns and a village rights. Well done. This deck is just... Ugh. I know, I'm tilting, but whatever. It'd be nice to hit that black mana, though, you know? My opponent's at least got me beat on that. It's like, I'll do it again! My deck is so good. Again, if he croaks us, at least I have a Thoughtseize to discard. Man. Okay. Go nuts for donuts, me amigo. My hand is removal and a Thoughtseize I cannot cast. Yet. There are a lot of black sources here that may actually do something someday. Okay. Oh my god, my Soul-Scar Mage. I'm so dumb. So 17. It didn't work. Oh, it didn't work because of the Soul-Scar Mage. Oh. Whatever. Live and learn. Then get loves. I can't believe that. Sure. So dumb. So dumb. The Soul-Scar Mage prevents the damage. Puts the -1/-1 counters on instead. That's why it didn't exile the Kroxa. So dumb. Yep. Oh, look at that. It's my source. Alright, well. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got him at 8 life, and that's it. Oh, now I gotta deal with Kroxa. Fabulous. Well, this went about as terribly as it could have gone. Man, missed the interaction. Missed my own interaction. Yep. Well, do what we gotta do. Gotta race him. Nice. That's annoying. Whatever. We need to find something here. Something that doesn't suck. Fantastic. Alright, well, just didn't have the goods and missed my own interaction with the Spikefield Hazard, although obviously there wasn't anything I could do about that. My opponent had Kroxa. Maybe I should throw Kroxa in the board instead of, like, the Young Pyromancer. Alright, well, that deserves a nice... Alright, forget it. We're out. We're out. Oh, man. That's a tough one. I feel like I should have won it, especially after game 2 where my opponent just punted for no apparent reason. But, well, what are you going to do? Alrighty, we are back for the wrap-up. So, you know, after seeing that last match, I wonder if that's a better way to go about it, as opposed to, like, the Wizard burn angle would light up the stage, maybe. Because he had Scourge, too. I mean, all we'd have to cut is Ferocidon, or just move it to the board, and then, boom, there's Lurrus. So we could run Lurrus, and then in place of Ferocidon, whatever, that might work. That's an interesting thought. Seeing my opponent do it made me think maybe I should do it. Because, I mean, playing RakSak with Scourge seems pretty sweet. Because, I mean, claim to fame, all that good stuff, Kroxa. I was sitting there thinking the entire time, man, Kroxa. So all we would have to do to change it, so Butcher... So yeah, I'd just be like, and then we can keep the burn if we want to. So overall, that was fun. I mean, you saw the power of the deck. I mean, we had a winning record, and even that last match could have gone either way. It's just our draws were garbage. Garbage! But not bad at all. Yeah, not bad. It's definitely funny how we started off going best of 1, and then I realized, nah, you know, that's just a me thing. I like best of 3 better. I like the ability to sideboard, and if your deck does something a little unforgivable, like a 1-lander, it gives you a chance to redeem it. So that's all for me. If you want to keep it in the burn range, you saw how powerful it can be. I do like the burn variant, but at the same time, after seeing what my opponent was up to, it might just be better to go with the RakSak variant. So we may revisit Scourge RakSak. That'd be pretty fun, but oh well. That's all for now. I'll see everybody later.